Alright, this is going to be a quick update. I believe the last one, I've only done 2 videos, so yeah, the last one was just pinning this together, so we've already seen this and looking like this. What we haven't seen is a little bit of the parts. It's a little bit bright here. I have a test canopy here. I have the door molded. That's for the one that's displayed with the door closed. Obviously the window gets cut out there. Try to get it so it's not all blown up. That window gets cut out. But again, I'm not doing an interior, but I am, just in case I decide to do an interior at a later date, or somebody wants to do one, I do have the door that opens up into the step, and this top door that goes up on a little. So those pieces, I have to do that kind of detail because I'm anal retentive about doing this stuff. So anyway, that's how that works. This gets cut out a little bit more, cleaned up, depending on how it's going to be built. This, I have a couple little bits here. A little vent part that goes in the top. But I have been busy making these. These are the molds for the rest of the machine. This is the back side of it. So our right rear quarter panel, I guess. And the 2 interior parts, these are the midsections, the fabric midsections. I'm not doing a flexible one, I'm doing a hard plastic one, so now I'm going to move all these over to the side and show you what came out of those. For the middle of it, here's a little mid piece. We got a focus in, there it is. And that looks like this. And watching the movie, I was noticing that the neoprene was bowing out, so I modeled it like that to make it so it's just not an extension of a body. When you paint it up, it should look like fabric. But if we also wanted to do a bent version, I have this one here. So it has the wrinkles in it. And the cool thing is, if you have it bent either right or left, doesn't matter because it'll go in the same way. I'm going to build mine with magnets so I could trade out between the 2 pieces depending on how I want it to display. Which brings us to the rear section. These are the casted pieces. 2 first casted pieces out of the rear section. And that goes like that. I am going to tape this together, otherwise I'm going to be chasing my tail trying to keep it together because it's not this hard. I didn't even pin that yet, I just pulled it out of the mold. But it's nice to know the mold releases and the parts come out clean. And I'm wrestling with this on camera, which is always nice. Alright, there's my excellent taping job there. So now this thing's getting a little bit large. So there it is. That looks pretty cool. I'm going to turn around like this. Most of all the little detail bits have been casted, like the front vent that goes right here. That part was a pain, but it looks like this. There it is. And that attaches, obviously when it gets pinned there, it sits there. I had some pictures that I took when this car was parked on Cahuenga next to Dean Jeffrey's place before he passed away. But I was able to get good enough reference photos to actually make that really accurate. That's pretty cool. The 2 little holes down here are for the fenders. And, oh cool, this has pins in it. Do I have a fender? So I have a fender piece, and those fenders are the same on all 4 sides. And I'm not going to use steel pins, I'll just use plastic ones. And they're just to help you line it up, because this gets all glued into place. There's 2 50 caliber machine guns, or supposedly 50 caliber machine guns sitting off to the side that sit right there. That's the back of it. Here's the hatch. Aha! Hatch. There's the hatch part that goes back there. Obviously that gets all glued together and seamed. There's the rear hatch that sits right in there. Gotta knock out the bridge there. But this is also made. So if you wanted to do the interior, you could drop it down and it would be correct for doing an interior. There's 2 cable retractions that would pull this up. In the movie, or actually on the real car, a couple little tail light pieces that'll have to be made and put in there. That's easy enough to do. I have a lot of the detail parts. Again, those are the things I finished first, like the little guns that go on this thing for the rear. These little guys right here. There's 4 of them that sit out here. Kept keeping true to the movie. They are goofy looking, but that's the way they were in the movie. So, and the 2 little, the gates are still on this parts, but this is there's an upper and lower piece that sit back there. God, trying to do this no monitor is kind of difficult. There it is. So, that's the update. I guess I'm to the point where I'm probably going to start building these things and actually doing a step by step of how I'm going to build it. So there it is with 1 tire. These will spin on their axles, and they have the whole bracket. On the earlier video that I posted, I think there's an assembled version of this. There, I'm in the frame. But that's the this is the size of it. And do I have a tape measure next to me? No. Stand by. Let's see how big this actually is. This is 16.5 inches. So, and it's 24th scale, so 24th, 25th scale. I think one of those 2. I'm sorry, I'm working on a 24th scale thing for my boss, so I'm getting confused now if I did this 25th scale. Whatever the standard car model is in America is the scale that I did this to. So that's 24th or 25th scale. So this will be pretty cool with the rocket pods and everything on there when I'm done. Now I'm just rambling, but I'm going to play with it here. So that's what, get a glimpse of how this will look when it's displayed bent. Pushing this together and see if it's, I'm going to tape it. Let's just tape it. Perfect. So my goal of getting at least the molds finished before the end of the year works. Now you just get to build it. So that's what it'll look like if you do it more dynamic. So driving this around on your desk or my desk. I gotta do some laser cutting of the windows and the headlights. I'm probably gonna actually put real lights in this thing. It's big enough for any sort of electronics. But there you go. All ready to be built. Thanks for watching.